Hello, hello, hello. So I'm about to share with you guys my last piece of cake. Um, I already had one piece. I ain't had to tell that part, but anyway, it's my second slice. And along with my cake, I'm gonna have me some coffee in my favorite coffee mug. If you know anything about that, if you know, you know. That's Marvin, Marvin the Martian. Okay. Well, I don't know if you can see the topic of this video, but the topic is words create your reality. And the reason why I chose that is because I was just listening to the radio in my car yesterday on my way to somewhere. And this song came on. The song is called Mutt, M-U-T-T, Mutt. And it caught my attention because when I was with my girlfriend, maybe about a month ago, um, she was singing the song. And she was introducing me to the song. Ooh, letting me know that it's a popular song. And that is played on the radio all the time, and it's actually played on some of the stations that I listen to, which I didn't agree with her at first because I didn't think the radio stations that I listen to would play a song with lyrics as she was telling me that this song had, right? But anyway, let me tell you about the song. It's called Mutt. It's by the singer's name is Leon Thomas. And the lyrics, the hook of the song goes, "Babe, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt." Okay, so number one, that's probably why I had never heard it on the radio, because if something comes on that keeps repeating that kind of energy, putting out those words, putting out that kind of energy, I turn the station. So I had never heard the song. Maybe I had heard the song, but I had never paid it any attention because when I hear those lyrics, I flip the station immediately. And the reason why is because I'm not a dog or a mutt. And I don't even want to deal with anybody who is a dog or a mutt. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So let's really analyze what a mutt is. I thought I would take the time to look it up so that I could speak intelligently. And the definition of the word mutt is a dog or a mongrel. The second definition of it was a stupid or incompetent person. Okay. And so when I think about the definition, I don't call myself either of those things. Hi, Ben, how are you? I would never refer to myself as such a thing, a mutt, a dog, stupid or incompetent or any of those things. So the song repeats those lines throughout the song about, I don't know how many times, but I know it comes on right at the beginning, which makes me always turn the song off. So as I said before, hi, is it Gwen the Great? Hi, Gwen. I had never heard the song all the way through because I don't never get to all the way through. As soon as that part comes on, and it comes on right at the beginning of the song, I change the station. So anyway, my girlfriend just thought it was weird that I had never heard the song because she said it's a very popular song and it plays on most popular channels. I'm having my cake and coffee, so please excuse me for a second. It's delicious. Child, if you want a good cake, let me tell you, this is the iced loaf cake from Kroger's. Iced loaf lemon cake from Kroger's, because they have a vanilla one too, but when I tell you it's everything, it is everything, okay? Never refer to yourself as a dog or a mutt. I couldn't get with that song. Like, why would they even, in my mind, this is how I feel. Why would the music producers even want us listening to a song like that. And then people just be singing it. Just be singing it. Like it's so great. And all you're doing is planting that seed of who you are in your mind. You're telling your own self that you're a dog in a mutt. Why? The same thing, I ain't just talking about that one artist, Leon Thomas. That's his song. If you ain't never heard it, you can go look it up if you want to. Just so you'll know what I'm talking about if you've never heard it before. But all the female rap artists, that's why I don't even like rap anymore. I used to back in the day when the rappers actually had a message other than something degrading to your own self. All the female artists call themselves a bad bee. I don't want to be no bad bee. I would never want to be a bad bee. Even in my younger days, I ain't want to be no nothing bee. Okay? Don't call me nothing like that. Nothing that got that attached to it. I'm not going to call myself that. I don't refer to myself as that. Absolutely not. So I just don't understand where did times change so much that that's the kind of music that we're listening to on the radio. I don't listen to it because, like I said, if something like that comes on my radio, it's going to get changed immediately. But words are spells. Words have more meaning than just what you're saying. You're actually changing your own subconscious mind. You're implanting seeds of negativity in your own mind about your own self. I just don't understand why that's the standard. That's the gold standard, excuse me, for music these days. I don't get it. Why everybody wants to be, the ladies, the females want to be a bad bee. And then now the men walking around talking about, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. That's who you want to be? Wow. Aim higher. Aim higher than that. Don't keep telling yourself that's what you are and that's who you are. Or you will shrink to be that. Okay? Don't lower yourself. If anything, raise yourself. I'm a king. I'm a queen. Shoot. I'm a freaking pharaoh. I don't care. Anything above the bottom of the barrel. And so I think the music industry, they do that for a reason. They want the people who listen to that music, which is people of color, to think that of themselves, because they don't want us to know how magnificent and magical and fabulous we really are. People are being fooled, hoodwinked, and bamboozled by listening to that garbage on the radio today. You're being brainwashed when you're singing them songs to yourself, because that's who you're singing it to. It's almost like hypnotism. It's almost like hypnotizing yourself to actually feel like that's who you are. If you keep doing it, and that's what you're listening to all the time, that same type of music with the same type of message. Even the guys' music say, me and my bee riding down the street, blah, 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 da-da-da-da-da, whatever she was doing. And she's usually doing something disgusting or scandalous or looking nasty or something. And I know that because I heard some young boy riding down the street with it on, riding past my house, and his music was really, really loud, so you could hear all the gross, disgusting lyrics. I don't know, honey. I don't know. We got to do better. I think it's a conspiracy for us, for the music. Something is going on with the music and the people at the top that get to approve the music or decide what songs are going to be played on the radio. Yeah, they want us to think that about ourselves. Because if we only knew, and when I said we, I mean we as a people, if we only knew how much strength, how much positivity, how much magic we have within us. And when I said magic, let me tell you, we are magical manifestors. Believe me when I tell you. Believe me when I tell you. Things that I want in life, they just can manifest by me speaking them, by me saying it. Once I put it out there into the universe that that's what I want it to be, baby, that's what it come to be. It does. I'm here to tell you. I don't even want to go into the details of it, but I can tell you this house that's behind me. If you would have talked to me last year, I was in a different house, a much smaller house, a much older house. My other house was over 100 years old. It was cute though. Don't get me wrong. It was cute. But somebody had, refurbished it and refabulous it and fixed it up or whatever. But still, the foundation of it was over 100 years old. And now I'm in a brand new house that just was built, okay? When I purchased it, they won't even finish putting the walls in. Yeah, that's called manifestation. That's believing in your positivity. That's recognizing who you are. That's knowing your birthright. Who we really are at our core is a magical being that can change things just by our words, just by our thoughts, just by being who you are. It's your birthright and you don't even know it. That's the sad part, because you're brainwashing yourselves by listening to that horrible music, by believing what these rappers and artists have to say. These people are getting paid to say what they're saying. And our young folks just drink it up like it's milk. I mean, don't get me started. Anyway, I just want to say that if you are continuing to listen to that or allow your children in your house to listen to it, they ain't get. Look, let me tell you, when I was raising mine don't listen to that nonsense, and they 26 and 31 now. They don't listen to that nonsense. No why? 'Cause mama ain't never allowed it in the house. You won't gonna listen to that in my house. You won't gonna listen to no craziness up in my house, because you ain't gonna put that negative energy in my air. I don't even want it in my air. I can't even breathe it in. Okay, I don't want to hear it. The only reason I heard the nonsense driving down the street the other day is because the young man had it playing so freaking loud with his windows down. Everybody had to hear it. Don't be subjecting innocent people to that garbage riding down the street with it all extra loud. If you're going to do that, roll your windows up, because we don't want to hear it. Keep it to yourself, okay? I don't even want it to penetrate these ears, because my ears lead to my brain, and I don't want it in neither one, okay? So anyway, that's all I got to say. Y'all done got me hyped up today, Lord. Just don't do it. Just listen to something else. Listen to some old school R&B. Matter of fact, listen to some new school R&B. Who I listen to. It's not R&B. Well, I guess it is. Like Jill Scott or Lettucey or who are some of my favorite today's artists? I can't think of them right now. But anyway, Amel LaRue. Oh, I love her. See, it's going in my mind now. Her music. Yeah. Don't listen to all that garbage, because you're telling yourself that you're less than. And your inner you is listening. Yeah. Your subconscious mind is listening. when you're saying that to yourself, when you're calling yourself a bad bee. A bad bee is not good to be, okay? Because you're calling yourself a dog, okay? All right? Don't call me no kind of bee, no bad bee, a good bee, a up bee, a damn bee, a around the corner bee. I don't want to be none of those, okay? No. So, that's my message for today. Your words are being heard by your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is soaking it in. And when you do it, especially on repeat, constantly, if that's your normal genre that you listen to, and that's the kind of music that you hear on an everyday basis, then that's exactly what you're telling yourself. And every time you do, you're shrinking yourself. You're becoming less than who you are meant to be. And I don't know anybody who wants less of anything. And unless it's less self-hatred. That's the only less that I know is a good thing. Okay? All right, guys. Well, I done finished my coffee, y'all. I done ate up the last piece of cake. Ain't nothing left to do. I done said what I had to say. I done been on my soapbox and everything, honey. So I guess I'm going to go on back inside and check on Mama and see what's going on for today. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here now. I love you much. I thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. And if you have not already, check out my page, Kimberly's Corner. Child, we be having some good old time in R&B music and all that good stuff over there, okay? And me and Mama be on there sometimes cutting up. So check me out, and I'll see you later. Have a blessed day. Peace.